All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Downtown Network and welcome back to my Kansas City Royals franchise mode right here on Downtown Network. Now, we are in the month of August in our second season here, and we're doing really great so far through the season. So right now, we have a one-run lead here to protect. Let's see if we can close it out here, and we kick things off here with Alcides Escobar. And in the 12th inning, it's a 1-2 count, and he hits one to the right field, and he makes it in for he's going for the distance, he's going for the triple, and he makes it in there with blazing speed, a triple here to kick things off here in the 12th inning. Absolutely great speed there by Alcides Escobar. As you can see there with the sliding dive, we now go to the next batter, and he gets a pop fly. Is it deep enough for him to get in? No! He is tagged out at home plate. So now a pinch hitting Brandon Moss comes into play, and he jacks one all the way out of the ballpark here. Brandon Moss single-handedly takes care of business after the flub that we had earlier, and it is now a one-run lead for the Kansas City Royals. Only his second home run of the season, 420 feet, so pretty far distance there for Brandon Moss. And there we'll see it again here. Right down the center. The pitcher flings it right down the center. And Brandon Moss takes care of business on the poor pitch. Now, still in the 12th inning. Bottom of the 12th now. And another homer that ties the game for the Dodgers. Adrian Gonzalez smashes one home, and we're all tied up just like that. First batter out in the bottom of the 12th inning here. So we are setting up for a rather long and lengthy game here. 20th home run on the season for Adrian Gonzalez. And here we're going to see it again here. And he just makes it past this fair pole right here. 418 feet, so basically the same distance as Brandon Moss. We now head to the top of the 16th inning. And Yoenis Cespedes hits it down the left field line, and it does stay fair, and that manages to squeak out a run. And we are back in the lead, Kansas City. There you can see it. Just keeps it inside for the go-ahead score. Now, bottom of the 16th. Can we keep this 5-3 lead? The final out of the game. What a spectacular catch! Amazing catch to end the game. 5-3. The Royals win it. First game of the month of August. And we're kicking things off here in grand style with a very lengthy game against a very game Dodgers team. There you see it. Player of the game, Brandon Moss, with that great jack there in the 12th inning. So now we're going to continue on here against the Seattle Mariners. We win one, lose one, and now we have a tie game, 5-5. So Adam Eaton is in here to bat. Bottom of the 10th inning, a man on second base. He takes one down, and he does get it down, indeed. And they're going home. We're going home, and he makes it in. And that is a walk-off win for Adam Eaton. Josh Harrison manages to run home from second base. And that is a walk-off for the Kansas City Royals. So we win our second game of the series. And I believe we win the series at this point. And there's another look at the hit that finishes off the game. And Josh Harrison comes in. and puts a little bit more effort in and slides home. So there you have it. Player of the game was Hunter Dozier. 6-5 win. 12 hits for the Kansas City Royals. 11 hits for Seattle. So a pretty evenly matched game all throughout. A lot of longer games here in the month of August for sure. So I don't know if we're going to be bleeding that bullpen a little bit, but let's continue on here. We have yet another game against Seattle. We win that one 17-5. Holy cow. Now we have a home-and-home series with Cincinnati. Sale is trying to shut out the rest of the game here going into the 9th inning. So let's go ahead and go into this one. Top of the 9th inning. 2-1 count on the first batter up. And wouldn't you know, that one will fall down. And then the actual runner goes the whole way to second base, tries to make the tag, but doesn't get the tag. So a triple on something that seemingly looked like a single. We'll take another look at it here. Mesoraco hits one to the shallow right side of the field, but for some reason we don't get that in very quickly, and he makes it into the second base. So that's it for Chris Sale. First batter up. So we're going to bring in our closer, Brandon Kinsler, to see if he can finish off the game here. Unfortunately, they have a guy in scoring position. He also makes it to third base later on. A sac. Well, it's not a sacrifice. It's a suicide squeeze, rather. Suicide squeeze right there. They tie the game. Bottom of the 10th inning, we have a man on second base. And then we drive this run home here. And that will win the game. So we do another walk-off win. Not the best way you would want to do it, considering we had the shutout going into the 9th. But we managed to still make things happen here in extra innings yet again here in the month of August. Great hit here by Hunter Dozier. And Hunter Dozier, man, he is definitely coming on to being something special here with our Kansas City Royals team. So there you see it. Chris Sale is still player of the game, obviously. He had the shutout going the whole way through the 9th inning. Can't really beat that. So 2-1. We just eke out a victory here in extra innings. So let's continue on here and see what else we need to do here in the month of August. So we continue through the series with Cincinnati. We win 3 of 4 against them. We then go on to face the Cleveland Indians. And we actually lose that series 1-2. So now we're heading to Minnesota. We have a tie game here going to the top of the 10th inning. Runners at the corners here. And now a tag from third base. And we end up managing to score a run here in the top of the 10th inning. So we have now taken the lead here, thanks to Yoenis Cespedes' sacrifice fly. And we end up winning this game 3-2 due to that hit you just saw there. Brandon Kinsler, player of the game. So we continue on here with Minnesota. And Pineda is working on a no-hit bid going into the 7th inning. He ends up going the whole way to the 11th inning. And here you see it. Can he get the first out? He does. So he is now through 10 and a third innings here. He's not getting any run support, however. Now the next batter up, can he get that one? He can. So now he's got 2 outs, 1 more out to get out of the 11th inning. So he's doing more work than most pitchers need to get a no-hitter. Now a fly ball to left field, and that is it. And it's still a 0-0 game. Pineda completely out of energy. We have to go to Matt Strahm then. So Matt Strahm now in the 12th inning. He's got 2 outs. This will do it. We have no hit. Yes. A combined no-hitter for the Kansas City Royals. And unfortunately, they had to wait the whole way to the 12th inning to score 6 runs. If they would have just done that 1 inning previous, Michael Pineda would have had a 11-inning no-hitter, which is absolutely insane. But nonetheless, we do get the combined no-hitter, no doubt about it. Michael Pineda, player of the game. There you see Danny Valencia with a home run. Brandon Moss with another RBI as well. So we're going to continue on to Tampa Bay here. We've won one and lost one against them. And then we win the final game against them, so we actually win out on the series. Now Perkins is trying to close us out here. Once again, we're going to face the Minnesota Twins. Steve Pearce up to bat here in the bottom of the ninth. A runner on third base. And he makes it happen. It goes right down the middle, and we end up scoring the run that's going to tie this game in the bottom of the ninth. Clutch hitting here from Steve Pearce, as you can see. Right down the middle, hits the mound, and bounces up. Almost hits the umpire. So that gives us the tie here. Now, next inning, Brandon Dozier up to bat. Strom on the pitch, and he hammers one to left field, and it curves around the post, and he's got a home run to take the lead once again back for the Minnesota Twins, crushing this ball to left field. Hunter Dozier. 34th home run on the season. Excellent season for him. 442 feet. And very unfortunate for our pitcher Strom here. But he definitely teased that one up right off the end of the bat there. And Strom knows it, I mean, right away. And that finishes the game for us, 4-3. So not the best finish to the episode that I like, but most of the games that we played into extra innings, we ended up winning. We win the final game against Detroit. So all in all, a very excellent month, I feel, for the Kansas City Royals, and actually they're an 84-50 team, top of the AL Central. And folks, we are actually the top of the American League all put together. So just excellent signings overall throughout the season. And I can't wait, to get through September and to get to the playoffs. So I want to thank you guys very much for joining me here on Downtown Network. Keep it tuned in here every Friday for even more Kansas City Royals baseball, and we will see you guys next time. Take it easy.